Hey y'all, Mike here with Raider Dog Ranch. Today we're going to be doing some troubleshooting on why this generator will not start. Let's get into it. But before that, go ahead and smash that like button. Hey, if you decide you don't like the video, you can unclick it later. Go ahead and smash the like button now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified first when new videos come out. Thanks a lot. Now let's get into it. This is a generator that I use for our RV when we're boondocking, and I've probably had it sitting in storage for, I don't know, 7 or 8 months. And the last time we were at the land trying to get it to start, it just would not start. It continues to turn over, but it won't start. I did some troubleshooting on it with very minimal tools, but what it does have, this particular unit, is a dual fuel. So as you can see here, it works off gasoline and propane. And so all you have to do is flip the switch, connect your propane in here, and it automatically does the rest to recognize there's another fuel source, and it'll run. Well, guess what? It runs fine off propane. So what does that tell me? What do you need for an engine to run? You need air, fuel, and spark. That's really the only things you need to make it run. So if it runs fine off propane, I obviously have spark. Air, questionable. I don't really know. My understanding is that propane as a fuel source, it's combustible, but it's not as combustible as gasoline. So you get a little bit less energy. That's actually why they say down here you get 3,000 watts off propane and 3,400 watts off gas. So here's what I'm talking about. It's back on fuel. Pull the choke out. It's got an electric start on it. This model does. So the starter's on, choke is out. So it should start right up. So it just does that over and over. I don't want to kill the battery to keep on doing that. My guess is that the gas got old, and when gas gets old, it starts to, I don't know, get gummy, especially in the carburetor if you let it sit. That's usually a big problem with lawnmowers, weed eaters, all kinds of things like that if you let gas sit in them. And I think that's probably what I did in this case. In order to prevent that problem of gas getting stale, you need something like this, like a stable fuel stabilizer. It's exactly what it's designed to do. If you're going to put gas in storage or in a device that's not going to be cycled through within a few months, you add a little bit of this to the gas. Somehow it magically gets rid of that problem with it gumming up, and you're good to go. So I was just probably lazy and did not add this to the fuel and let it sit in the tank for several months. So to access the engine, we're going to take off this back panel, and the carburetor sits right here. We're going to have to figure out how to get all that out, because I think there's no way to get to the carburetor from what I've seen without taking it off the engine to get it out. And we're going to spray it out and clean it, put it back in and see if that works. So let's start taking this stuff apart. So you see I took the air filter out of here, this little snap cover. There's two 10mm bolts in here that need to be taken out, and then this air filter piece is going to come off, and I'll take that hose off. I'm going to take this threaded screw, this screw right here, and I think that's going to bleed off any extra gas that's in the carburetor down that line. Once we get all the gas out of the bowl, then I'll take this off, then we should be able to take the carburetor out. I just had a thought. This gas does smell. Almost has kind of a sweet smell to it. It doesn't smell like regular gas to me. So after draining that from the carburetor, you know, I siphoned it out of the tank, but it's hard to get out of the carburetor. So after draining that out of the carburetor, I'm wondering if it will start. It doesn't start. I've decided to take this side panel off because I can't get to the threaded screws on the opposite side that will help me take off the throttle lines coming in. Well, I don't know if this is advisable, but this looks like a pain to take out. I've got to, you can't even see, I'd have to take the stand off. To get the carburetor out, I would have to take out these fuel lines going to the front, which makes sense, but I don't even have wrenches to get that fuel line with the metal clamp on it. That is going straight up, like into the gas tank. I can't really get to that. So what I'm going to try to do, again, I don't know if it's recommended, I'm going to try to take the bowl off, because I can reach that. Take the bowl off where it is, hope no parts come out of it that I don't know where they go back, clean it and put it back in. So that doesn't look dirty. I've probably only got, I don't know, not even 100 hours on this engine. I don't have a lot of hours on it. And I see some residue in there, but I'm not a small engine mechanic. I don't know what it should look like, but that doesn't look bad to me. It's not real gummy, so that's a little concerning. All right, so what I did was I cleaned this out as much as I could. Like I say, it didn't really seem not clean to me. I sprayed out this where this little, I think that's a solenoid goes. I cleaned this little solenoid piece as good as I could. It was probably the dirtiest piece, so maybe, see this, I don't know how that works, but I guess that allows fuel to go in and out. I don't know if maybe that was gummed up, but I sprayed that out really good. And sprayed all in the carburetor here and around the bowl. So we'll put it back together and see if it worked.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Okay, moment of truth. Let's put some gas in it and see what it does. Well, after I put it down off the stand and tried to crank it for a little bit, battery started dying. I really didn't think it was going to start. It was very weak, same thing, just coughing a little bit, never starting, but I gave it one more chance after I took it down, and check this out. Oh, the battery's dead. How about that? So there you have it. A little bit of effort, a little bit of knowledge, and a willingness to jump into it and try to fix a problem, and one more problem around here fixed, and no money spent. Well done.